Another decent competitive performance against the top 6 team, but again, no result.
Yeah, and for a large period of that game, you wouldn't have knew who the full-time side was. I thought we were excellent. Thought we dominated the first half. But second half as well up until the goal. I thought after they scored the goal, it was sort of Larne's levels dropped a wee bit, and then we get that free kick near the end. You're thinking, is it going to be our night? We'll sneak one, but we didn't. But again, the one criticism today, I can't fault them for effort and commitment and desire and hunger today, because they were really good all over the pitch and everybody put a shift in and played well. But the one thing we have to say today is we didn't work our goalkeeper enough again, and that's a big thing. And when you have that dominance that we had in the first half and played as well as we played in the first half, we have to make more of that, and there wasn't enough quality in the box, there wasn't enough shots in goal, probably enough desire, because we had a lot of good deliveries in from set pieces. We didn't have the desire and hunger to go and get in the end of them, and inevitably that's cost us at the end of it, that they have scored from a set piece again. And that's, I don't know how many games that is now that we've conceded goals. Dungannon last week, today down at Windsor, down at Seaview, from set pieces, and we can't do it. We can't switch off at set pieces, and it's murdering us at the minute in terms of results in a lot of games.
You mentioned there about not working the goalkeeper enough. That's now 3 games in a row that we haven't scored after scoring in pretty much every other game this season. Any thoughts on that?
No, it's been mad. It's just been one of the ME periods, and I don't think there's been too many times in my career here as a manager that any team of ours has went more than 3 games without scoring a goal, and that's obviously concerning, obviously, because in 2 of the games we've been had a lot of the ball, and like if you go back to the Korean game, flip me, we could have scored 7 or 8 goals, and the finishing was poor that day. But at least we were getting chances and creating chances and making our goalkeeper work today. And last week against Dungannon, to be fair, we were poor against Dungannon, so probably that's why you don't create chances. But today we were really good and played really well, but unfortunately just didn't create enough chances, and keep saying that to win games of football, you need to score goals, and you're not going to score goals you don't make our goalkeeper work or get shots on target. You
also mentioned there the free kick at the very end. There's a bit of a melee around that. Looked like it could have been a bit more than a yellow card for Aaron Donnelly. What was your view of that one?
Yeah, I thought that as well at the time. I also would like to see it back again. The corner, one of the corners that led to the goal, I thought Mick, won a header, but I thought Albert Watson fouled him. He was climbing over the back of him, and that led to the corner. I'd like to see it back again. At the time we thought it was a foul. I know Mick called for it at the time because he's climbing all over the back of him, but it is what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it now, but certainly thought it could have been a harsher punishment for young Donnelly.
Looking forward then, another couple of tough games coming up. As you say, there's no easy games in this league, but the Oval isn't exactly an easy place to go. Next week Glenavon will be looking for revenge after a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, of course they will be. They'll be hurting, because at that stage we were the only team they've beaten them this year. And they will be. But as I say, hopefully we can get this performance and the Korean performance, and hopefully that Dungannon one last week was a one-off. And if we can play well and just maybe play the way we played against Korean and today, and maybe just be a wee bit more better in front of goal and ruthless in front of goal.